New patch just got announced, but for the moment, we're starting out a run on the current patch. We had a really nice victory against the Seething Sigh in our last episode. It was a little touch and go, but yeah, we're gonna give it another go and see how we do. Giant Dad, welcome to the stream. Now I can't remember. Have you seen Darkest Dungeon 2 yet? I can't remember what you told me. If not, you are in for a treat, to be sure. There are 2 of 5 acts in the game currently. We're primarily focused on Act 2, which is the new one that just came out. Hey, Tito. I appreciate the lurk. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
You mistook my abundance of caution for a lack of confidence, and would perseverate on your grievances at length.
Hey, Rob. This is the Gloaming. Welcome. Welcome one and all. Okay, so right off the bat, we have a hard-noggined Ritualist. I like Ritualist. I don't love Ritualist. We have a Poet Leper, who is an amateur weaponsmith and a braggart. I think Darkest Dungeon 1 has had a little more time in the oven. Hard Noggin and Needler. I think there is great potential in Darkest Dungeon 2. A Virtuoso Jester as well. Our last run had a Virtuoso Jester, although On Guard is quite nice as well. Wandering Runaway, who is sneaky and austere. A Wandering Hellion, who is tough with a torn rotator cuff. A Sergeant Man-at-Arms, who is a stress knitter and off guard. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Decided it was finally time to cut the locks off, so we've gone a little bit shorter, and I'm also trying out earbuds. Ooh, a Sharpshot Highwayman as well. We have too many things going for us, I fear, here. A Nightsworn Grave Robber too. Have mercy. This is almost too much to handle. Okay, so things that have caught my eye. I love me a good Poet Leper. I do.
Making peace with adversity is the very essence of existence.
The Soldier Man-at-Arms could replace the Jester. Stress Knitter is okay. I mean, On Guard on the Jester is quite nice as well. I'm leaning towards a Grave Robber, for sure. So we could do something like this. Put the Highwayman in slot 3 to just dole out serious damage. And then the problem is we have Sack Stab here, which, well, we can put you all the way in the back. Whoops. We can put you all the way in the back and put you here.
A fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
So right off the bat, right off the cut, we're gonna be opening with Pirouette, I'm presuming. This team seems interesting. I'm willing to give it a go. We have some healing if we need it. We don't really have a downside on Ritualist, so I think it could work. So let's see. So let's figure out what our skills are going to look like here for a second. I think it's going to be kind of our standard lunge, parry, poison dart, dead of night. Probably pick to the face in case we get stuck in the front. Sacrificial Stab is not the move forward one. That is Binding Shadows. So, and then for our Leper, we're gonna go with our standard, especially on a Poet Leper. You love to see Intimidate kind of getting put out there, and then do we have anything else we care about from a control perspective? Not particularly. Probably just toss you on there. We won't likely use it much. And then, yeah, Sack Stab is just the standard one. We're going to be hitting... It's going to be hitting like a bit of a truck. And are we going to have combo generation? This team is a little lacking on combo generation. Yeah, well, this is going to be a rather intentional one. So I prefer... Maybe we'll leave you as is. Now, one thing that I'm not particularly fond of is that vulnerability hex is not a curse. So that's something that's slightly suboptimal. And then over here, I think we're gonna put point blank shot on, as strange as that sounds, but I think we may still find ourselves needing it. Tracking shot could be interesting just for getting the combo going. So let's go with those. What generators? I guess, yeah, we can generate some combo. Yeah, all right. Let's give this a go. See what it's all about. If we wanted to get really cheeky, well, we won't necessarily be able to make it work. If we could make the Grave Robber go first successfully more often, we could pirouette into point blank shot or point blank shot into pirouette. But I think this will work. Innie, you're asking the hard questions, to be sure. The short answer is bad guys are not balanced the way good guys are balanced. I think that's reasonable, but I love me a good Poet Leper. I think they are among the best tanks in the game. Not bad trinkets. Speaking of trinkets, if anyone has missed it, their next development blog post came out, and the trinket overhaul and rebalance is coming out next week. Around the Quad Occultist team. Sounds about right, yeah. That's the standard one. As a side note, I have a few quibbles about the blog post that they put out and some of their interpretation of why certain things are the way they are. But that's something I'll probably talk about in more depth in a video. Now let's see, more damage. Who's getting more damage? We'll go crit here. We'll put damage here for the moment because this benefits lunge and pirouette, and then. Doesn't really matter where we put the holy water or the caltrops. We're not going to use them right off the bat. Ceremonial drum makes me wonder if there's a Leviathan in our future, but
The point of no return welcomes you.
I do feel like the Leviathan is a little overtuned still. Hey, Doodle. Welcome. All right, I think that's an easy start. Ooh, that's going to be almost no kills right off the bat. You hate to see that. But that sack stab is just so delightful. So I have never played Genshin to know one way or the other, Doodle, but I will take your word for it for sure. Leper is going, so we're gonna slow roll getting all of the kills here,
The work continues.
so that we can. Oh, we resisted pirouette there. We're gonna have an easy kill here, so 2 to 5. Yeah, you're doing too much damage no matter what we do. So we're gonna do that. Lead into a Solemnity, and then rely on our Occultist to finish the job, which I was not too worried about. Okay. I will say debuff resist on this team is going to be good on a few different fronts.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
I mean, I'd be in denial if I saw a Gaunt. The inn, I think, almost always provides some stress healing, so that may have been a little unnecessary optimization, but
The familiar heart.
Let's
echoes
see.
inviting thee once again.
so stress healing is an interesting We don't have a
Then the
great
canopy
answer
top,
for stress healing
and
right
you may
now.
stand just a little taller at the end.
I am now realizing. Lunge and Pirouette are high on our list. Dead of Night for the stress heal might be interesting, but I think it's going to be Solemnity for the extra stress heal, because we're just going to have to get as much damage on Baldwin as possible. I think that's going to be our play for this first
Stand what you
leg.
can.
Let's take a look at
For wealth no longer has
okay.
meaning.
Blood
If
Moon for
indeed
minus
it ever
resist.
did.
Keep the flame above 40%. To get a telescope is not that interesting. These are pretty underwhelming, and I haven't been to the Shroud in a while, so we'll
The
probably go
shrouded
there.
coast, isolated.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be leaning on that a lot, which means the pig roast is probably gonna be the buy here. I don't see a way around that, and then a second Caltrops might actually be worth it, but probably a stale bread just to make sure that hit points are as high as they can be. And then I think that's going here. The apples and cheese is going here because I think Al's going to be taking damage, and then Audrey's just a little squishy. And then I can't imagine us killing the, I can't imagine us going for or deciding that it's a good idea to try and kill the Leviathan, but we'll go that way. Only time will tell. All right, let's get into it. Slow suffering all over the place, right? But Rob, think of the benefits. There really aren't many benefits. Are you talking about Genshin right now, Doodle? Is it driving you up the wall and around the corner? Okay, so really unfortunate scouting here. Do we have any of these that I'm particularly unhappy with? No, actually, our negative quirks are fine, so the hospital isn't too interesting. This watchtower is not useful. So we're just going to get lucky with getting the creature done. I'm going to go left here, I think, and then cut across like this. Exactly, Rob, exactly. You never know, Doodle. I feel like some people like to hate watch on Twitch more than I'm necessarily comfortable with, but I do know the love-hate relationship that is. Oh, come on, really? I want the fight, but is it worth harming the relationships? So this is the optimal one because, oh wow, Dismas and Baldwin, or excuse me, Baldwin and Audrey are almost maxed. All right, I'm gonna do the fight then. Some people are a little weird, Doodle. It's true. Okay. How much are we doing? 7 to 14? All right. If we can get rid of that guy, that's good. Oh, and into the pirouette. All right. That fight was hard. We just barely made it. That looks like some Shambler fights we've had lately. All right. We get rewarded in a pretty big way there. So Rob, to give you the short answer for that one, I think what is much more likely, because you know we've discussed a bit about the challenges of affiliatedom and the let's see, we can let's go left, right. I will probably at some point in the future be setting up a Patreon as a first way if people want to support me. But that's still a bit down the road. I want to get a lot of things set up. Oh, was that a +2 that I just saw to my peripheral vision? That would be quite spectacular. Okay. Not quite. Not quite what we're looking for. Would I spend a caltrop here just to remove this dodge? Nah, probably not. We're gonna get front mortared, but... Oh, wait. Is it the... No, it isn't the poet that has move resist, but that's okay. Hey, Nightfalls, welcome. Yes, we have just begun. We have a poet leper, a ritualist occultist, a sharp shot highwayman, and a night sworn grave robber. So we got a good little setup going here, to be sure. Hate to see that, though. I hear ya. Oh, this is a little messy, though. So we can Weakening Curse here, right? This won't fire the riposte? It will not. Nice. Okay, good. What does this hit for? 5 to 9? Let's just get the taunt up. Should have hit the other one with Intimidate. That's okay. The bleeds are doing work on Dismas. Dismas did get crit though, so can't complain too much. We do get another chance to eat the riposte there. This is high chance to crit. Yeah. All right. Ooh. I'm surprised they were negative. That means we took two relationship damage from selecting to fight that other fight. Now, unfortunately, Rid Reconstitution has a stupid threshold, so I think we just fish for the crit. Not that that gives stress healing, because it's the end of a fight. But full speed. So, who do I want going first? We could put it on Baldwin in hopes of getting him moving a little faster and getting taunt up. That's probably the best. That's probably the best way to allocate that for the moment. Let's get it so that Baldwin hopefully still won't be going before Audrey. But actually, because Baldwin going before Audrey would be a little bit messy. So, we'll see. But if that starts to become a problem, we'll figure it out. But without a dedicated stress healer, this is the this is our stead.
It's easier than holding out against it.
3 stress. Wow.
Our heroes.
All right, I'm gonna take the money loss here. Don't love it, but I can't afford to take 3 stress. I don't think. Another ceremonial drum. Like that we're getting some food, although 3 different types of food means a lot of inventory space is problematic. I don't mind Baldwin picking up more stress, and we're broke. So the hospital would be wasted on us. We get to do a little bit of science at the academic study, always our favorite. Really don't like what's going on with Al's stress. Oh, they seem to have a lot more hit points, don't they? That is a very bad. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do much here, so I think we just knock that off, and then hope. 7 to 13. All right. Solemnity will clean up a lot of this healing, a lot of this stress, so I'm not super concerned. That stress, though, is going to be a little harder to clean up. Oof. Gosh, this zone, I tell you what, it's just... It's just frustrating. Slow suffering time. Slow suffering o'clock for sure. Okay, that's a little something.
So press your advance.
Okay, we're definitely going to need some solemnity in our life. We may even get the heal out of it. That's a scary thought. 7 to 13. Let's go to this one. This guy's ordained, so we're going to have to do a bit of work on him, it appears. I swear, Dismas is just, is taking a lot of damage. Ooh. Was putting Baldwin back a spot a mistake? Potentially. I know we need to start healing. I really want his threshold to get down a little bit, though. So... we're going to stall just a second here. That's what I aspire to, Rusty. And also, hey and welcome. Ooh, I didn't realize... wait, what is sodden rigging? Maybe I missed the memo. Sodden rigging. Okay, it is single target. Got it. Okay, so now we can finish this guy off. All right. I'm getting greedy. .58 heal always feels pretty good. All right. Much better place to end, although our occultist is definitely in a little bit of a rough shape. Oh, Rusty, that sounds awesome. I know those are still hard to come by, so my fingers are crossed for you. That's awesome. I haven't owned a console in a very long time, but it does seem like right now the PS5 is the right one to pick. Thanks, Stream Ellen's been spot. Why are you back again? All right, so Baldwin, who can you take a bit of a hit with? It looks like we're gonna set Audrey's relationship back, hopefully not too much, and then I forget. Is this the one that gives you a book for a random zone? No, just money. And you picked up kleptomania, slightly annoying. Okay, and then we're going to keep seeking out fights, although what we do with Al, I don't know. I think Al's going to be a problem. Oh, more science and more stress, presumably. Nicely done, Audrey. Everywhere the world comes undone, not what I like to see. Okay, this is our type of fight. Huh. The urchin we're more likely to straight up kill. We're gonna have a hard time killing her. Well, we do have ceiling spaghetti, so maybe we can make something work. The one-off. Yeah, you love to hate to see it. But with Intimidate, we might be able to do the work. Nope, no such luck. All right. Okay, that's okay though. Any damage that's going to our leper is just what we're looking for, so I'm not going to complain too much. let's see. We have Al, so we're going to get another ceiling spaghetti. This guy's probably going to stay invisible. So it doesn't matter too much what we do here. Let's fish for the high crit chance to hope to get a little bit of stress healing. No such luck.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
I think we have the Solemnity here, even though I would much prefer to have put up a taunt. But yeah, we can't do that. Oh, we can't. Oh, we're out of position. That was an error. If he's in the front row, he can only do Haunting Melody. No, excuse me. He can only do Skulking Step. I think it's best to move him forward, even though he may still hit our Occultist. Yeah. Okay, that turned out all right. Three hit points. We have enough time, so let's not be greedy. Or let's be greedy? I don't know which. Man, we have such a high crit team, it really hurts that those final finishing blows seem to never give any healing.
Necessary.
Oh, that's an interesting idea, Innie. I don't know if I would call it a bug, since the breath only seems to be directed at us, but it would be cool if non-shroud enemies got the effects of the Leviathan's fog rolling in. I think that would be a very smart design decision.
With echoes of indistinct ideas.
I mean, can we not? We got to, right? Yeah, we got to. Lost in Space is very bad on our leper. This will not be as short as the last one that we did, I don't think. But nice hit, though. Nice hit. Get rid of the blind here. Yep, that happens. We take those. Now these guys, the Shambling Tentacles, I feel like they buff on hit, so we're supposed to definitely kill them, I think. 7 to 13. We could roll high on this. Did not. Okay. How hard is this hitting? 5 to 9? That's not great. I think we withstand so that we can take the Clapper Claw hit. But this thing AoEs every time, so we probably need to move quickly on it. But yeah, the buff is 5% crit and 50% damage, so it's a little scary.
Slow suffering begins.
Okay, we may need to make this next turn the turn where we put this guy down. Okay, that's seeming like it's something we can potentially do. What's your blight resist? It's not great, so we'll probably just hit you with that. Both the Shambler Tentacles are going. I think we just put in some damage here and knock some of that off. There's not a lot we can do. I don't think I realized that they had combo associated with them. Well, that's going to ruin my plan for what I was going to do with the Leper and his crit token, Grumble. Thanks, game. Alright. I put point blank shot here for a reason. Some may have said I was crazy, but... What's your death blow at now? 30% still? Well, we can just use Intimidate, though, to proc the death blow and make sure that the attacks are going to the right place. Yeah, it is, it looks worse than it is. But these Clapper Claws are going to start stacking up, so we need to get work done on them. The speed on this guy. Wow. Okay. This may get a little messy before it gets better. 0. Love to see it. The dodges don't work. Somebody needs to have some hit points coming out of this. Not quite the kill, unfortunately. It's gonna be bad. Okay. Rather not lose our occultist, but there's not a lot we can do right now to protect him from that bleed check. Okay. Yep. The game does that sometimes. That's a thing that the game does.
An interminable conflict.
Certainly messy.
Stupendous.
Good hit. The one-off. Messy, but fill in the blank. Could be anything, really. Yeah, I hate occultists anyways. Right?
A simple variable.
Alright.
Easily resolved.
The nature of our team remains the same. If flame less than 40, 25% max HP. We could go for an Infernal Torch run, because things are going so well at the moment. Unfortunately, our scouting is really limited, so let's see. I think here's my play. Here's my argument. I think, what's our torch at right now? 80? Great. This might as well go here for her lunges. Right, not going after the Leviathan anyways, right? And then I guess I'll just put this here so that we have a bit of healing. And then I can just put this here for reasons. But then I'm thinking if we take the speed trinket off of here and put it on Audrey. It doesn't need to even be on Audrey. I think we can get a point-blank shot and... point-blank shot and... I think we just need to get taunts up or we're just going to die, so...
The docks are choked once again with the repellent stench of rotting fish.
I don't... Not that I know of, Rusty, but maybe. Alright, this fight's going to be a little messy. I think. Oh, you're not going to be able to point-blank shot.
A slow dissection.
That'll get the job partially done. Boggling my mind. Boggling my mind with that one. We're gonna have a hard time killing this before it unstable mutates. But we need to get the taunts up. That's gonna be how we survive. But Dismas is gonna have a very hard time doing much right now without moving back. Well, we get rid of a corpse this way, so it's a waste of the crit. Maybe we get some stress healing off of it. Okay, you're gonna hatch, unfortunately.
Steady yourself.
Oh, you just had to stack the one more on top of it game. I feel like that was a little bit like when you get the 3 and then you get the one more, it feels pretty bad. Also, he got 2 stress after his whatever. It's interesting. Let's see. You're taking 1, so we need to. I think just removing bad guys from the equation is the play here. We have no way to put up taunt, unfortunately. Does this guy's moveset change? No, he's probably still going to do Coral Grief. He can also do Keel Haul. He can't do his back move anyways, so there's very little benefit, and she's going to be on cooldown, so we got to do that, although the barnacles are hurting us a little bit, obviously. Get the stealth up so it's less likely that he hits her. Maybe Rusty. I could see it. That's annoyingly timed. Everybody gets blinded. Lovely.
Miscalculation, perhaps.
Leper can at least taunt here. They certainly increase the stress from this zone. But this guy is tearing us apart. Well, we may be going back and starting again. 2 to 5 feels real sad there. That removes that, and the blight would have been gravy. Ah, yes, and we're out of time. All right. Yeah, the stress is quite high in this zone. What disease did Baldwin get? Wasting disease? He did pick up Death Seeker, although I don't think that's going to do us that much good. Revels in stress. So let's see. We can pick up this. Maybe that's light. Yeah, we got a lot of zone left to do, so we may be starting again. But that happens sometimes. We're super broke too, right? Yeah, pretty much. Healing Solve might help us get through. Same with Smoke Bombs. And then I'll actually pick up the Pipeweed just because targeted relationship that's guaranteed is good for business. Yeah, I grabbed it, Rob. So yeah, we just have to stay alive. We just have to stay alive. Simple, right? Should just stealth everybody up. The relationship situation is quite unfortunate. Baldwin kind of ruined everything. We're gonna need to do a lot of work. Thanks, Audrey, for that one.
And grasping
Yeah.
shadows of what they once were.
You smell worse than a rat. Cool. She's the biggest threat in this little shop of horrors, watching you disgust me. Full zombies. Full zombies. Alright, Alright, so we're going to take at least 2 uncontrolled hits. Thank you, Baldwin, for your service. I mean, I try to avoid them if at all possible, Innie. That much is for certain. Alright, we're gonna have to toss Dismas a heal. Alright, we can't toss Dismas a heal, at least not with Baldwin. This is a lesson I've learned the hard way. Don't use the stress-inducing heal before they have their meltdown. Pro tip. So, we're gonna go for her, but we just need to get the taunt up.
A slow dissection.
God, that is so weak. Just get rid of her. Are you in Solemnity range yet, my friend? You are. Yeah, you already have the taunt up. Let's just try and keep things slightly under control. We have nothing to do for Dismas. Hey, Dismas. How's that stress going, my friend?
We are the flame, burning brightly.
More
for
speed
all the
trinkets.
world to see.
I don't mind it. I think I'm going to move Dismas up. But, so many filthy morsels. An entire mountain of them. Okay, Hoarder, what do you have for me? More smoke bomb. Songbook of Amorous Ballads. At this point, I might gamble on it. Like, for the next zone, we're just gonna need in items that get us stabilized and help our relationships, because Dismas is about to melt down, and when he does, he's taking everything with him.
They prostrated themselves
What did I miss,
before the
Rusty? I'm sorry.
power of the obelisk, and were rewarded for their supplication.
Always scheming against me, Innie. Don't think I don't see ya. Okay. Good news there, bad news there, and then... Okay, all we have to do is survive 1, 2, 3... Oh, the cultist fight. Alright. I've heard you get new fight options when... Oh, wow, everyone wants to go to the lair? Are you guys idiots? Thanks. Thanks, Dismas. That was a really good call you had there with your let's all go to the lair thing. It's slime mold all the way down, Innie. I think you can do an offline video of what was posted to explain it. Wait, Rusty, I feel like I missed a message from you. I don't know what it is. Because you said, I apologize if you've already addressed it, and then you said... I think you can do an offline video of what was posted to explain it. I'm not... Sorry. I'm just, I'm missing it. Audrey's gonna melt down next. We're also gonna fail to keep the torch up, but that's okay. I don't really care about a telescope anyways. This fight is gonna be a little dodgy. The fact that we have a cultist fight up here is very, very worrisome, but I think we may be able to dodge it because we have a person dead. Oh, but we have to fight this one. How nice. Don't we get a buff of some sort? Alright. Look at that. We're best friends now. Elite enemies, too. Alright. The game is trying to tell us something. I'm going to spend what I can. This guy's going to go off, and if he misses, that saves us 3 stress.
suffering begins.
No, Rusty, I'm sorry if I missed something. I remain a little confused about if there's something specific you want me to address, but that's okay. All right, let's see. Get rid of you.
One less obstacle in our
Putting Purge was one thing that you suggested that I do think is probably wise. Okay. Putting Purge would have been smart. Can I just hew these corpses down? They have 11 HP? Yeah. Get out of here. Maybe do some stress healing too. So I'm gonna hopefully put the blade up here because this guy is gonna be a problem. And I didn't want to put her in position 1 when she doesn't have pirouette also. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yes. So there's a blog post. I talked about it early on in the stream. Sorry, Rusty. Yes. 100%. 6 to 12. We don't have the ability to taunt, which sucks. Yes, I plan to make a video about the blog post. I mean, sometimes the game is just like, well, we just want you to suffer. Our dodges are not working. That's okay. Okay. A moment of hope. I think I go for the heal here. Keep her slightly healthy. Slowly, gently, this is how the suffering begins. Indeed, Innie, indeed. I can hear Wayne June. That was questionable. But yeah, yeah, Rusty. I'm 100% with you. I want to do something like that for sure. Okay. We'll do that. Okay, that fight went about as badly as fights can go.
The past is gone. Let it die.
All right. Well, if we get a jester, that'll be a nice trinket. Sorry, friends. I guess technically that just had 2 fights. I don't think I can sign up for more fights. I doubt your metal. All right, well, we're going to be all max negative relationships, which I guess would make for an interesting run if we manage to scrap it back. Not an ambush. Oh, no. I want the pirouette to hit the dog. I think that's the play. Although the weaken is going to make this far less exciting. Dismas is going to have a tough time here, I think. Have we had a single dodge work this game? So let's see. So she can get. We can toss her a heal. We need to use her heal on Dismas because of the stress issues. Oh yeah, never quit. Although, can we talk about this though? Like, that is one thing that feels really bad when it's like, hey, have you considered taking 3 stress damage, then getting more stress damage on top of it? It feels a little sad and spicy. To the point where I think this may be the end of us. Okay, that should be a full stress heal because he's a Death Seeker. But he's out of position for Solemnity. So I guess we do this so that we survive. Then we withstand.
Steady yourself.
Game is not relenting, that's for sure. Okay, good survive. I will say, people dying at this point might actually be better for the overall success of the run, as sad as that is to say.
The work continues.
Because the negative relationships are going to be harder to overcome than a lot of other things. Okay, let's just get you healed up. Bakaloka. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, Jeff. This one is it's still in early access, still in development, but it is beautiful. Okay, let's see. So the fire breather is just going to do their thing. There's nothing we can do about that. You not landing on death's door is going to be good for business. And then I think we just keep healing here, as bad as that feels. And that'll clear out your stress. So that's good. Death Seeker. What a concept. But we get the G heal from Solemnity. Okay. And I think we actually might get the... No, I guess we're not going to get the kill. Doomsayer, Deathseeker, yeah, this all over the place. Yeah, with Weaken, I don't think we're doing 8 here. Yeah, 2 to 3 instead. Would have been 8 if we were not weakened to the teeth, but any fight we walk away from is a good fight.
What matters most is we reach the mountain.
I have played quite a bit of Enter the Gungeon, Rusty. I think it is... I think those two games are quite different. I equate Enter the Gungeon to being a lot like Binding of Isaac, which is also a great game. But yeah, Brotato I feel like is a lot more like 20 Minutes to Dawn and Vampire Survivor, both of which are also games that I'm somewhat interested in. But, so let's see. So one thing we could do, and this is going to sound a little weird, but we could hit the reset button on this run by letting everyone but Baldwin die. And then that would reset our relationships. Oh, loathing just increased randomly. That was interesting. Okay, we have to fight. That's not fantastic. I thought we were supposed to be able to avoid these things. We don't know what the buff is. But I think I'm gonna go with the stealth. It'll give us a strong turn right here. What do you think, Deacon? We had a ritualist occultist who died, Sam. Okay, I'm going full bore here. So I'm gonna blind here because it gets rid of the dodge, which means that the point blank shot lands. Wow, I just realized how fast they are. Oh, this is another elite too.
Steady yourself.
I don't think I've ever seen a cherub hit for 5. That's impressive. Yeah, so we had a ritualist occultist who decided to keel over dead. They have so many hit points. Okay, one less pair of negative relationships that we have to deal with. If we could make a corpse, we could heal her, but yeah, I don't think a poet leper is going to single-handedly get through 2 ordained monsters in a cultist fight. I think this run is over, but that's okay. You know, I don't mind the occasional failed run. Reminds us we're alive. 2 to 3? Good lord. Oh my word. I don't think lunge is worth it. The blinds are going to be the death of us. That had to be a disease proc on that stun.
An unforeseen complication.
I don't think this is going to go particularly well for Baldwin. I feel like I read in the patch notes that that they were changing it so that as you lost people, you were more likely to be able to avoid fights. Guess not. Oh, poet lepers, you're so funny. I'm taking one down. That's my prediction. No, probably not, because we're going to be enfeebled to the nines. We have so much healing on Baldwin.
Steady yourself.
Next turn will be a solemnity if we're still alive. Never give up. So Apocaloco, I have come back from a run where I exited a zone with only one character remaining, and that was before they refill your stagecoach. So now, no matter how many characters you're missing, if you make it to the inn, your stagecoach gets refilled. So we're gonna do it. We're going to take this one out, although the perpetual enfeebling is making it a little unlikely that it's going to happen. Oh, come on. Don't dodge yourself up. I believe so, Rusty. I don't think the poet has any special... yeah, just minus... Plus self-healing, plus resist, plus move resist, minus that. I feel like I'm just delaying the inevitable right now. But yeah, I was really excited for this team, I will say.
Steady yourself.
Yes, you're coming with me, cultist. Yeah, that's what I would have said before our cultist died on the first bleed tick. Oh, this is so sweet. We're out of solemnities, right? Yeah, 0 uses left. But guess what? Guess who's going with us? Take that. Yes. Success. I'm going to take that as a win right there. Yeah, Rob, you missed it for sure. Time to work on the next one. We got this, right? Only 50 to 60 more death's doors. Also, the cherub's passing is very interesting because that proves that they have cooldowns on their abilities that are not communicated. We got this.
A setback, nothing more.
Oh, that was perfect timing, Innie. At least on my side. I saw that message just as. So, does Death Blow reduce over time? No, it stays at 75. Okay, so you just keep on rolling. All right.
An interminable conflict.
Round 13. Oh, XCOM is amazing. I love XCOM. I have played a lot of XCOM in my day, and it is a favorite game of mine. We got this. Yeah, we're just gonna keep hitting through. All right.
Let us
It was a good effort.
find peace.
Oh, that run was That run was sadly doomed, but, you know, the comp was missing a proper healer and missing a proper stress healer, so you can only do so much.